The 2012 Moto Morini 1200 Sport. New models are always subject to more scrutiny than their veteran counterparts, but that doesn't mean that these models shouldn't be ignored completely. On the contrary, a fresh new mode offers plenty of new experiences, and that's what Moto Morini Company wants to build with their new addition to the family, the Moto Morini 1200 Sport. Moto Morini presented this new model at the Motormotorcycle Expo in Verona, with a new graphic style and a black and orange design on its white frame. Attractive looks notwithstanding, the Moto Morini 1200 Sport is a bike that's been built to impress, thanks in large part to the company's powerful 1187cc V-twin engine that produces a tidy 117 horsepower. Apart from the engine, the bike's chassis is another point of pride for Moto Morini, with its front forks derived from the company's Marzocchi line and rounded out with a set of 17 inches Excel wheels fitted with sport touring rubber tires. In terms of looks, the Moto Morini 1200 Sport's classic naked styling is a perfect match to its attractive look. Add that to a slew of top-quality components from the likes of Verlicchi, Brembo, Marzocchi, Paioli, and Zard, and you have a newbie bike that was built to impress and destined to become a customer favorite from here on out. Find out more about the Moto Morini 1200 Sport after the jump. Moto Morini 1200 Sport. The clean beauty of the naked bike and the classic style of 1970s mechanics coexist in a trailblazing project. So don't let the vintage style deceive you. Under the fairing are advanced technological solutions, top-flight components and an engine delivering exceptional performance. 1200 Sport bases itself technically upon the 9.5 project, yet it presents new features that make it quite different, not only aesthetically speaking, but also in terms of the technical solutions and riding setup. It's a motorcycle with a personality cult, one with a sporty identity, certainly, but without overwhelming the rider with extreme performance. The aesthetic design is by Marabese Design, who have overseen every last detail. Aesthetically speaking, the main element is the spacious 21-liter tank, designed with roomy indents for the legs that make it more streamlined in the lower part. The front is strongly characterized by the small headlight fairing placed over the round headlight that protects the instrument panel and emphasizes its personality. The single seat forms a seamless body with the lightweight tail with cover that, when lifted, reveals a comfortable seat for the passenger. The technical foundation is totally exposed. The trellis frame has a reinforced rear to accommodate the lateral cantilever shock absorber, directly united with the aluminium swing arm, which takes shape thanks to the new technology of hydroforming, resulting in two sizably sectioned arms in a single, unwelded piece. At the rear, the left side features a double silencer with tapered exhaust pipe, whereas the front has the 50mm fork. Special attention has been given to the ergonomics and the setup. The narrow handlebar and the distance between the foot pegs and seat invite a riding position weighted on the front, where the rider's upper body is projected forward, as is the norm for a sporty motorcycle. Components have been selected to create a blend of contrasts that add to making the 1200 Sport a motorbike of exceptional character. The strength of the trellis frame and the elegance of the two-tone tank, the refinement of the spoked rims juxtaposed with the force of the Brembo 320mm brake system to ensure power and modulation, the muscular Marzocchi fork with 50mm legs and the use of the cantilever lateral suspension by Paioli with piggy-back reservoir, and the round front headlamp contrasting with a more high-tech LED taillight. The BIALBEROCORSACORTA twin-cylinder engine. 1200 Sport comes with the Bialbero Casa Corta 1187cc twin-cylinder designed by Franco Lambertini, a powerful engine with an unmistakably sporty soul, which develops 86 kilowatts and 117 horsepower at 8,500 revolutions per minute, with a high torque, 102 Nm with 10.4 kgm at 6,700 revolutions per minute, well distributed over the entire RPM range. The engine's layout is compact, strongly characterized by the 87° V layout of the cylinders and by the innovative solution of the integral casing. Compared to traditional solutions, it offers diverse advantages. The stiffness of the hull makes the engine a load-bearing element, serving to simplify the layout of the frame. The ease in assembling and disassembling means that work can be done on the engine both during production and servicing. For example, the lower part of the engine can be opened to gain access to the gearbox and crankshaft without the need to disassemble heads from the casing. The pistons and cylinders can be disassembled without opening the casing by using the lateral openings, and there is no longer the need to join the two semi-casings, typical of motorbike engines, which translates into huge benefits for production, service and the cost of spare parts. The exhaust system is characterized by double lateral silencer with tapered exhaust pipes. The vehicle complies with Euro 3 emission standards. Chassis. Core of the chassis is the trellis frame in high-strength tubular steel by Verlicchi based on an exclusive design by Moto Morini. The structure offers unparalleled solidity which has been additionally stiffened in the rear part of the subframe, a stiffness required for adopting the solution of the cantilever lateral suspension. Wheelbase, steering rake, and trail measurements are compact, especially considering the fact that this bike pumps its energy through a 1200 cc engine. Swing arm and suspension. The function of the chassis is aided by top-notch suspensions. At front is a mighty Marzocchi Magnum with 50 mm diameter legs, with exclusive lightweight plates designed in cast light alloy. The rear is characterized by a weighty double-sided swing arm, a result of hydroforming, a new technology based on the deforming capacity of water power and that allows the production of unwelded pieces. The swing arm built with this technology presents advantages in terms of weight and structural stiffness. It is aided by a Paioli lateral suspension with piggyback reservoir fully adjustable in rebound and compression. Rims. The Excel-spoked rims with aluminium alloy channel permit latest generation tubeless tires or road tires in compound for travel in safety, assuring the best driver performance. Braking system. The Brembo systems deliver powerful yet progressive deceleration, granting the rider the sensitivity needed for optimum handling of this difficult aspect of the riding experience. The pair of semi-floating discs measuring 320 mm at front is operated by axial calipers with 4 pistons with differentiated diameter. It is a solution stemming from a precise technical requirement, to provide safety through great modulating capacity and sheer power. Too often racing systems that are transferred to road bikes produce reactions that are abrupt and difficult to control, especially on roads open to traffic and on surfaces offering poor grip. Tank. The two-toned fuel tank is in shock-resistant nylon. It has a 21-liter capacity and can be raised to access the large filter box underneath. Exhaust system. The exhaust system with double lateral silencer gives the bike an unquestionable identity, while not compromising the powerful sound of the Bialbero Casa Corta twin-cylinder. Its environmental impact is low, allowing emissions to fall under the limits laid down by the Euro 3 standards. Specifications. Quotes. Motorcycle News: Moto Morini jumps on the retro bandwagon with its new 1200 Sport, but it's actually a damn fine motorcycle. Two Wheels blog: the new color is in addition to those already in the 1200 Sport range, racing green, yellow on white frame and white, Mediterranean blue on black frame.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.